Let's talk about the how Uber is bringing back the dollar surge, and let's start off with some things where it doesn't show the costs and how they chafed a little bit on that. So very interesting when it came to it.
Yeah.
Give me a
This
screenshot.
was sent. You know who you are, Catherine. um, she does great work, bro. She sent me stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
mean, look at this. If you guys are gonna send me screenshots, we have gone to the professional level. This is my work is so much less, although I get more emails. Yeah, I mean, look, it goes shaved by 27 cents. Okay. Um, Identical trip from Trip Radar to the Ping. Chris, wasn't it
That's not a
supposed to be that all trips go to Trip Radar to die and the price is supposed to go up?
well,
No?
no.
No? Okay. Well, I mean,
No,
what do you
because
want?
it's upfront fares and they're just like, well, we're gonna try to shop it as low as we can go. And so we're just gonna,
Okay.
if we keep giving you a couple of these shitty ones, our algorithm has it worked out that on the 13th time, you'll be 78% more likely to click it and
See
take that
Uber?
stupid ass ride. That's
See
what they're
Uber?
doing. That's the fucking algorithm right there. You think that
Yeah.
it's like something else. No, that's exactly what it is. It's like, well, we've calculated that if we show you this fare at this rate and then we lower it by a little bit and we show it to you 12 times, you're 17% less likely to click it. So what we have to do is we have to show another one that's going to be a little bit higher, and then that's going to take you to, or that's going to make you 89% more likely to take it. That's what they do. That's what they're doing with the calculations. But the problem is you have to have a complete base. You don't go beyond that base. You say, no fucking way. I know
Yeah.
my worth.
I all I know, Chris, is Uber. This is exactly why Minneapolis is happening, Uber. You see this Uber? Okay. This hocus pocus. This
Yeah, they show the
this
little
is
surge sign on the trip radar, and then there's no
yeah.
surge on the ping request
Yeah.
that's coming
And then
in.
on the
It's
left one, this poor lady went through 9 months when you guys got rid of the penny surge or the dollar sticky surge. And you pulled this kind of shit. This is exactly why you have
yep,
Minneapolis, Uber. I mean, case closed. Right here.
yep.
None of this is
Mhm.
necessary. Okay? None of this is
None of this
necessary.
is necessary. So what they decided to do was
Yeah,
bring the
look at
surge
this.
amount.
We're bringing it back now. Oh, okay. Because you know what? But that was a comment. I think it was Mike Smith. He said at the start, way at the start, he said, he said they must have done enough data, gotten enough data that they could manipulate if the dollar numbers were there, then not were there. You know what I mean? I kind of buy that.
Was it this
You
one?
know, roulette wheel. Thank you, roulette wheel. Uh, yes, right there. That was the one. Did you save it? Okay. That was
No,
that.
I just went back
I
to the
kind of agree
beginning
with
where you
that.
told me.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think
Mhm.
they go like, okay, nobody's biting on this. Nobody's turning their apps on when there's no dollar signs. It's just colors are not doing it.
Yep.
They go now we have to
Just
make him
roulette wheel.
chase. We have to make him
Well,
chase the dollar.
they tried doing it with the gray clouds of death, and they got the
I have
little
those.
little signs there
Uh,
like, "Oh, it's gonna be bithy." No, it's not, you morons. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
I also learned that this week with Lyft when I was doing my ride challenge. I would be on top of the 1 minute, where's like a warning that says 1 minute, like in the past hour, 150 trips, you only have to wait 1 minute. What one
yeah.
minute Lyft? I waited like 8 minutes for a ping, bro. What are you talking about? Your data is stale.
Well,
So, but
'cause
anyway, I
that's
know this was
that's
happening
called
in
the
Florida,
dispersion.
huh?
All that is just trying to get drivers to disperse to certain areas so they can have
Oh,
all drivers within 5
yeah,
minutes of the pickup. That's
yeah.
all they're
Whoever's
doing. Like,
watching,
it's all bullshit, it's all smoke and mirrors, it's not real. Like, that
yeah, I
the
know,
moment
but
you
I
realize
mean,
those
look,
but I mean, I'm talking to, like, the audience who's looking at that and saying, "Oh, I can go to this spot and I'll get requests right away." No, that's not how it
no,
works.
no.
It's not how it works at all. You stay where you are. You don't have to worry about deadheading miles on the fact of going there and
The
waiting. You can wait there, not have to worry about the car running at that point, wasting that mileage, wasting that gas, wasting, the charge, whatever it might be.
Yes.
And you're going to get a ride request coming in anyway.
Yeah, because they have enough density, and this is great. See, I've tweeted this like at least a dozen times. I agree. Stealthios sound
Mhm.
chaotic. I 100% agree.
Only give
Uber,
the red.
you said that. I already spoke to you about this. Uber, just put like green and some happy colors. Gray is so depressing as it is. Okay, it's bad enough that I'm getting $2.93 orders to pick up a human and drop off a human. But same person who sent me that previous screenshot with the shaving going on in the era of 9 months of just colors, no dollar numbers. Uber is bringing back the dollars. She was so happy. She was like, "Wow, Serge, are they really listening?" I'm not really sure, but we'll take the credit for it. 9 months later, 9 months later, they go,
Well,
"Okay, yeah,
they needed to
we need
pop
to
it
bring
out and
this
see
back."
if the baby worked, but it didn't.
Or there's a lawsuit coming. One or the other. They go like, "Oh shit, let's just put that thing back." Uh, I mean, Uber, great. I mean, and you tweeted this too, right? You said, "Hey, Uber's fixing what they broke 9 months ago." And this was
Yep.
not in every city, by the way, so don't get panicky, people. This was like
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Texas.
hey,
It
hey.
was in DFW. It was in a couple of different cities, and also I
Mhm.
think it was some places in Florida. And now you guys are getting your dollar numbers back. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. If you're like
Don't
really
chase it.
close, maybe quarter of a mile or something, okay. But otherwise,
Here,
don't chase it.
another thing. We talk about planning and positioning. You gotta make sure that you're paying attention to your maps even when you're not driving, because if you find yourself driving
Absolutely,
at that time and you notice certain
absolutely.
pockets of surge that are popping up, if you're in that particular area or you're taking a ride that's going to that particular area and rides are coming in, you can position yourself to be able to take advantage of that surge without having to deadhead to that spot.
Yeah,
So those are a couple of things that you should be doing right there too.
yeah. That's
But
why on my challenge, by the way, I only drove 337 active miles because I
yep.
hate deadheading. I finished.
Mhm.
If I was really, really, first of all, I didn't take any nature hike trips anyway. That Lyft
Yes.
wanted me to sell. Once I didn't do that, all I do is drive into a maybe a half a block or 2 blocks and then turn the engine off. That was it. That's it.
But
That's all
going
I'm
back
doing.
real quick on
Yeah.
that screenshot. So for people who are not listening, sorry, you won't be able to see the screenshot, but they got you in Castle Moray or
Yeah.
whatever.
Castle Mare. Yeah.
And then they got you to the Venice Canal. They're
Yeah.
gonna send you to the canal, and then they're gonna give you a pickup the next one all the way 10 miles away to that
Oh,
particular
I
spot.
actually forgot. I actually forgot. The second I set this, Chris, first of all, there is no Lyft shared trips, but I had set my preferences as shared, standard, and comfort because they're all in
Yep.
one, right? There
Yep.
is no shared trips in LA. Guess what? How many shared trips I got were exactly where I was there,
Free?
one after the other.
Huh.
And I'm going like, I got a shared trip, like half mile pickup, 1 mile drop off. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it. But I'm thinking on the back of my head, there's no shared trips in LA except one place that we all know, which a lot of people said, why don't you go there and finish that 62 in like 4 hours? I'm going like, um, shared. Okay, I took one and then another one and then another one. Maybe there were like 5 or 6 shared trips, and out of the 5 or 6, 4 tipped. Then I
Huh.
learned that during the pandemic, City of Santa Monica for elderly and disabled people created this program with another company, and that company stopped giving. After the pandemic was over, they stopped serving the handicapped or elderly. And then they went to Lyft now. So now, people, if you want to do quick
Mm.
shared trips, you can do shared trips in Santa Monica in the 5 mile radius. And I didn't know this. Okay, I'm not going to take any credit. When I set my area filter, bro, that 5 mile radius, half moon right there that I said it, shared trip, shared trip, shared trip. I'm like, all right, bring it on, baby. I'm just doing those $3 shared trips and I'm loving those.
Yeah,
So,
right. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So you guys know if you're in LA, you can do shared trips in Santa Monica outside the certain college that we know.
Yeah, and you
But
you know what's absolutely wild? So, like, on the Lyft app on mine, it says, I have XL only or, Lyft regular, shared, and XL as, like,
yeah,
the one that shows it all. And it's
they
like,
are separating
we've
them, by the
never
way.
had shared rides in upstate New York ever.
Ever?
So it's like,
Yeah.
why why would you put that there? But,
No, I want to
okay,
confirm
whatever.
that. I want to confirm that with Lyft. You know, a lot of you have complained that XL is in the same category as comfort and standard. You keep getting standard trips, but you can't do XL only. I may have some good news, people. I think good news is around the corner.
Oh, well,
Good news is around the corner.
all right.
I want to confirm before I say it, but I'll confirm
Hold
this
on.
week.
I'm gonna people who are on X, follow both Sergio and I because we
Please
do
do.
post regularly stuff that's, this show is only on Tuesdays, but there's a lot of stuff that happens throughout that we'll bring up. One of the things that was being talked about on X was oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Shit.
It's okay,
Hold
you'll
on.
remember it.
Let me pull it up. It was
Thank you, Roulette Wheel. Much appreciated. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Why why would
Oh, it was where
the trip have to be? It doesn't have to be
people were getting
shared. It's
XL.
just the cheapest version. That's why the city is paying for it, Kyle.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Well, it was what it is. People were getting XL on their Uber screens, even though they don't have XL cars, and they were getting XL requests. So
I
that's
got it
what it
in
was.
San Francisco.
Yep.
Yeah, but no,
So
Lyft, when Lyft killed Lux, okay, and then they brought Comfort, they put Comfort with XL and Standard all in one, right? I'm going like a lot of XL people who only want to do XL were all like, our like acceptance rate is tanking. You know, in some cities the acceptance rate still matters. They go like, we keep declining because we don't want to do Comfort or Standard Lyft. We just want to do XL, but they couldn't separate. But I may have some really good news. Really good news.
good.
I want to confirm that though. So yeah, okay, well, now that he's saying it, actually it's not after 8 p.m. It's after 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. I think. But if you're gonna do that, you just better be getting there at 6. You can knock out your ride challenges. So now that the cat's out of the bag, yeah. So okay, yabba you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We may have some good news on that one. I'm going to confirm it and then tell you guys next week. All right. Yeah. So that's where we are.
Yeah, I don't know about you because on mine it's XL only.
You still have XL
We don't
only?
have
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, you could do, like I said, it's Lyft shared XL for all ride types or XL only. So, and I've always had it that way.
They may have done the deal in yours. They may have done the deal in Buffalo. I'm confirming, actually trying to confirm with some drivers between Orange County and LA County, because that's what they want to do. Like out of LAX and stuff, they just want to excel. They don't want to do anything else. But then, in some cities also, your elite status, your tiers depends on your acceptance rate and all that stuff. So hopefully Lyft fixed it. We'll let you guys know next week.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.